markets to
Well, good afternoon. Just breaking into that programme to hear the thoughts of Ukrainian Interim Foreign Minister Andriy Deshchytsia holding a news conference after the Council of Europe Foreign Ministers meeting in Vienna. Let's hear what he has to say.
Ministerial meeting of the Council of Europe. But the two main issues that we come out with after all this discussion is to first continue the process of de-escalation of situation in Ukraine, which is the implementation of the Geneva document. And I have informed my colleagues about the list of accomplishments of the Ukrainian government in this respect. And secondly, we have agreed that the priority for the short-term priority in Ukraine is the presidential elections process, and we agreed to support this process, and Ukrainian government is committed to hold the presidential elections on the planned day on the 25th of May. So we ask all the partners to send the international observers to Ukraine to monitor the elections, and also ask the partners to make everything possible to eliminate the external threat and provocations supported by Russia in Ukraine to allow these elections to take place in a free and democratic way. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have no more than 3 minutes for Q&A session. Just raise your hand, introduce yourself, please. Yep.
You're live with us in Euronews, listening to a press conference, as you can see, with the interim Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Deshchytsia.
Do you think there is a need of Geneva second talks before the 25 elections?
If
25 elections.
Yeah. Thank you. So if we will get a confirmation of the commitment of all the parties of the Geneva format to implement the document that might be agreed on the next stage of the or next round of the Geneva talks, then we would support this idea, this proposal. But what is important now is to, and the priority for Ukraine is to hold the presidential elections. If Russia is ready to commit itself to support these elections and to eliminate the threat and to eliminate the support, its support for the extremist group in Ukraine, we are ready to have such a round of meetings.
One last question from the row. Yep, please.
Just waiting for a second question to the interim foreign minister.
German newspaper.
It'll be from a
Would the
German
Ukrainian
newspaper.
government be willing to let the eastern and southern opposition to take part in such a Geneva second commitment?
We are talking about the representative of the foreign services participating in such a Geneva format. And we recognize, and I personally recognize, that I, as the Ukrainian legitimate government, do represent all the regions in Ukraine. Otherwise, we might ask Russians to send the representative from Chechnya, Dagestan, or European Union to be represented by different countries. We agreed to have this format on the level of the foreign ministers, and I think it should be continued in the same format.
Okay, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
So that's the end of a very brief press conference given by the interim foreign minister for Ukraine, Andriy Deshchytsia, and it brings to an end our live coverage of the two press conferences. You heard from Sergei Lavrov earlier. A very clearly pointed diplomatic language at Russia. Please don't interfere, he's saying, and I'm paraphrasing, We're going to hold our elections on May the 25th, and we want your
Ladies
support.
and gentlemen,
Stay with us
just a
on
quick
Euronews.
announcement. Press conference.